Right, today we're going to look at a program called 2Ddesign, and the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to go to the shared resources, press T for technology and go into year 10, and we're going to do the Whirligig project, and I'm going to ask you to open up this template at the bottom. So there's a set of instructions down the left hand side which walk you through how to take an image from Google, place it into 2Ddesign, and how then to edit and manipulate that. So you might take an image or a photograph of your card template, or you might be taking in a Google image. Either will come in as a picture file, and you just copy and paste these across. If you go to Google and open up and type in Flappy Bird logo, click on your images and scroll down, you get something that looks, there it is there, and I can simply copy that and I can paste it into 2Ddesign. Now if you want to change the size or scale this, if you press and hold the shift button and then drag one of these corner dots out, you can scale your image to make it fit the screen, because this square that's drawn with the green grid is your maximum screen size. You then click on bitmap because this is an image, and you can enable transparency, which will get rid of the background. You can then go in and you can set it to black and white, and you can adjust this so that you see all of the image, and you can OK that. You then need to do something called vectorize. So you'll see that here. Look, select bitmap and then select vectorize bitmap, which is at the bottom. Click on the image again and monochrome's OK, and then I can OK that, and I have my image. Now you'll notice that the one in the top screen has no fill, so it's a series of lines, and that's what we're going to want for our image. So click on the fill function up here, no fill, and OK that. Now at this point you can then look to manipulate and change the design. You can draw and add circles onto it. So I could draw a circle image, maybe just to change the shape here, and click off, and I can move that, select it, and then drag it from the middle square. And what I can then do is I can trim. If I press and hold delete any and slide across to delete part of an object, and I can then trim out this piece and trim that piece. So I've made an adjustment there, and you can see that I have changed the head piece and I've added in a little bit of curve. If you look at the one up above, I've done the same, like taking a bite out of it here. I've used something on this bottom side called a path, and what I simply do, you can click on the attach button, which is this square, and what that'll do is join to a line. Take it off again, and then I can click on the shape, click outside the shape, and then I can give that attach where I want to attach it back onto the main shape, and double click, and then I can go in and do my delete, and I can delete all the lines that I don't need out of that. So it would be some of these like that. And if I want to join this back across, then pick up a line, attaches on, and I can go across like this. So the first stage is to manipulate. This is continuation of the design iteration, so you're constantly making changes and modifications to your final design. It's now something that you will be able to actually cut out. The other things to make note of is that when you draw additional lines onto it, they're drawn separately, so they're not part of the main shape. So what you need to do before you start to scale it or do anything else is highlight everything and do edit and group, so that now makes them all one drawing. And that's important, because if I go to adjust this, because I want to make this big, so I'm gonna change the angle so I can stretch it to be even bigger within the shape. And actually you'll see a problem there because I hadn't it grouped and I've lost my mouse bit. So if that happens, ungroup it, I can pick up this bit here, and I think that just flipped and was, if I spin that round, I should be able to make that match again. I'll take off that, attach, and I can move that back into shape, and then simply drag all that over and edit and group. So that's it.